Tarun. So, okay. So the next types of windows are problems is leftover children, but I'll be finishing this topics. So the Hamming window. So what is the Hamming window formula, children? So you write down the omega of n. The formula for Hamming window is omega n is equal to, write down the formula, omega n is equal to, there will be two cases. Omega n is equal to 0.54. You should remember this formula. 0.54 minus, and they won't ask the derivation. 0.46 minus 0.5454 minus 0.46 cos 2 pi n cos 2 pi n cos 2 pi n divided by m minus 1 for, this is for Hamming window, second one. So for n is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to m minus 1. So we will be using the formula for this. So, and it will be 0, and it will be 0 for elsewhere, and it will be 0 for elsewhere, 0 for elsewhere. So for Hamming window, this is the formula. So the next one is the Hanning window. So write down the Hanning window formula. So Hanning window formula is omega h n. Omega h n. Omega h n is equal to, omega h n is equal to half half into half into 1 minus half into 1 minus cos 2 pi n cos 2 pi n divided by m minus 1 for 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 so n equal to 0 to, so it will be same, 0 to m minus 1, 0 to m minus 1, and it will be 0 for elsewhere. So for the other way values, it will be 0. So the next fourth one will be your Bartlett window. So for the Bartlett window, the formula is omega n is equivalent to, omega n is equivalent to 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 into modulus of n minus m minus 1 by 2, m minus 1 by 2 modulus divided by m minus 1 for n is ranging from 0, 1, 2 up to f minus 1, and it will be 0 for elsewhere, 0 for elsewhere. So these are the formulas for Hamming, Hanning, and Bartlett window. So 1 minus 2 into modulus of n minus 1 into modulus m minus 1 divided by 2 divided by m minus 1. You need to write and practice 3 to 4 times. So then you can remember this concept. So what is Hamming window, children? So Hamming window, write down, it will be having the smooth curve. So Hamming window, write down. So for Hamming window, for Hamming, I will write. So for Hamming, that is the Hamming. So for Hamming, what will be Ham? So characteristics of Hamming is it will be having smooth curve. It will be having smooth curve with non-zero value. It will be having smooth curve with non-zero value, with non-zero values. So both sides of the curve you will be having non-zero values for Hamming window. So it will be having reducing lobes in it. So it will be having reducing lobes, means the lobes keeps on decreasing. So if the lobe is main lobe is like this, the other lobes will keep on decreasing and become zero at one point. So that is the meaning of reducing lobes. So next it is having frequency resolution. It has good frequency resolution. It has good frequency resolution. So it has good frequency resolution for Hamming. So it is where we are using the Hamming window, students. We are using the Hamming window in speech processing. We are using it in speech processing and audio analysis. We are using Hamming window in speech processing and audio analysis. So what next is Hanning window. So Hanning window, what is the characteristic? It is having a bell-shaped curve. It is having a bell-shaped curve. So we'll be getting a bell-shaped curve, and it will be having smooth transition. It will be having smooth transition at the ends. So it will be having the smooth transition at the ends and the ends. So this is the characteristics of Hanning window. The next one is the Bartlett window. So Bartlett window will be triangular shape. Bartlett window will be triangular shape. The Bartlett window will be triangular shape, and it will be starting and ending at zero. It will start at zero and end at zero. Start at zero and end at zero. Start at zero and end at zero. And it will be it is less effective. So Bartlett window is less effective than the Hamming and Hanning window. Actually, first second will come Bartlett, third will be Hamming and Anning. So, but I have changed here. So Bartlett will be the less effective windows as compared to Hamming and Hanning window, because the spectral efficiency of Bartlett will be very low. The spectral efficiency of the Bartlett will be very low. So only, so they will be asking you the question, explain briefly about the Windows technique. So I have to write this characteristics along with formula and explain for the marks, whatever the marks that are given. For that, you will be getting this marks. So this is the theory part of Windows. So we will be solving the problematic part. So in problems, so every problem will be for 10 marks. So it is very lengthy and very complicated. So I will be teaching you very well. So have your calculators with you. So if you have not, keep ready now within 1 or 2 minutes. So be ready with your calculator. So problems part. So they will be telling you to design a filter. So problem number one. So what is the problem number one? The problem number one is problem number one is design the design the design the symmetric FIR low pass filter. Symmetric FIR low pass filter filter. So where where HD of omega, where there is two cases they have given in the question, that is HD of omega, HD of omega is equal to is equal to is equal to minus e to the power of e to the power of minus j omega tau tau tau, where angular frequency is lesser than the cutoff frequency, that is the omega c, zero otherwise. So zero otherwise. So this is a question they are given, otherwise. So they have given you the capital M value, the capital M value as 7, the capital M value as 7, and and omega c value as 1 radians per second. So angular frequency is denoted by radians per second. So using the rectangular window, using rectangular window. See children, for any problem, whatever they have given you, so your first step is to find out any window problem. You need to find out the expression for HD of n. So first step in solving the problem is we need to obtain the HD of n. So this is the question. So this is capital M value they have given us 7 and omega c they have given us 1 radians per second. So we need to obtain the expression for HD of n. So we need to obtain the expression for HD of n. So what is the formula for the HD of n? So general formula you have to remember for everything. HD of n is equivalent to, this is a formula which you need to remember, that is 1 divided by 2 pi. So we saw in previous classes also, ranging the limits is ranging from minus pi to plus pi, minus pi to plus pi, HD of omega, HD of omega into e to the power of j omega n, e to the power of j omega n into d omega. So this is the equation that you need to remember. So in the problem, they have given you HD omega as e to the power of minus j omega t. So we need to substitute in this equation. So what we will be getting? HD of n. So HD of n, we will be getting it as 1 divided by 2 pi, 1 divided by 2 pi, 1 divided by 2 pi. Here, the cutoff frequency, what they have given students, the cutoff frequency they have given as -1. So
Minus pi.
-5, where pa? 1, no?
No, sir, no.
1 radians per
Yes, sir,
second.
yes.
So here what happens? So the cutoff frequency will be, the limits will be changing to -1 to +1. Whatever the cutoff frequency they have given, that limits you need to substitute here. That is -1 to +1 into so HD of omega they have given in the problem e to the power of minus j omega tau, e to the power of minus j omega tau into e to the power of j omega n, into d omega. So now if you observe in these two terms, j omega is constant. So I will be taking outside the bracket, that is HD of n. So HD of n, I will be getting it as 1 divided by 2 pi, 1 divided by 2 pi, integration of -1 to +1 e to the power of minus, so e to the, I will take j omega first. So j omega I have take, so j omega into n minus tau, n minus, because in the both the terms omega and j omega is constant. I have taken outside the bracket. I have rearranged the terms. First I have written j omega n and next I have written. So it is e to the power of j omega into n minus tau into d omega. So we know that integration of e to the power of ax into dx, what is the formula? Integration of e to the power of ax into dx is nothing but e to the power of ax divided by a. E to the power of ax divided by a. So if I substitute here, so what will be my equation? So what will be my equation? So my equation will be HD of n. HD of n is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi. 1 divided by 2 pi. So the limits, the integration symbol will be going. I will be left over with e to the power of ax, that is e to the power of j omega into n minus tau, n minus tau divided by a. What is the value of a? That is omega into n minus, no, a value is omega, so j into n minus tau I will be left over. So n minus tau, so limits is ranging from 1 to minus 1. 1 to minus 1. So next what I need to do, I need to substitute the upper limit and the lower limit in the problem. So I have to substitute the upper limit and the lower limit. So this is e. So integration of e to the power of ax is e to the power of ax divided by a. So ax. So omega is a. So omega is x. So here omega is x. So omega will not come in the denominator. So hd of n. So I will be substituting the upper limit and the lower limit. So what I will be getting, children? 1 divided by 2 pi. 1 divided by 2 pi. 2 pi. So this entire term I will be taking outside the bracket. So 2 pi into e to the power of so upper limit, that is e to the power of j omega value I need to substitute as 1. So what I will be getting, 1 into n minus tau minus e to the power of so omega value I should substitute minus 1. So I will be getting e to the power of minus j into n minus tau divided by j into n minus tau. So now what I need to do, children? So I have e to the power of j theta minus e to the power of j minus j theta divided by j. So we know that according to trigonometry, sine theta is what, children? Sine theta is e to the power of j theta, minus e to the power of minus j theta divided by 2j. So wherever you have like this format, so we can substitute according to exponential rule. There is a trigonometric identity. So you have to write that. We know that sine theta is equal to e to the power of j theta minus e to the power of minus j theta divided by 2j. So we need to substitute. I will erase this. So we need to substitute here. For sine theta. So to substitute sine theta, we need to arrange the terms based on the convenience. So we have e to the power of j into n minus tau minus e to the power of minus j into n minus tau divided by j into n minus tau. So what I need to do is, so I will be writing 1 divided by, so j I need, 2j I need. So 2j will be outside. So 2 into n minus tau I will be taking outside the bracket. 2 into sorry, 1, just 2 I should take inside the bracket because to convert it into that formula. So n minus tau I will be taking inside the bracket. So I will be left over with what, children? I will be left over with e to the power of j, e to the power of j into n minus tau, e to the power of j into n minus tau minus e to the power of minus j into n minus tau minus j into n minus tau divided by what I will be left over. I will be left over with 2j 2j. So I will be left over with 2j. So I will be left over with 2j. Now, this is of the form e to the power of j theta minus e to the power of minus j theta divided by 2j. So this entire term I will be substituting as sine theta. So what I will be getting? 1 divided by n minus tau. So what is the theta value over here? So theta value is what, students? That is, theta value is what? Theta value. So I left over with pi here, children. So I left over with pi. Pi is left over. See, pi I have forgotten. So pi into n minus tau. So what is the theta value over here? Tarun, can you tell what is the theta value? Theta value is n minus tau.
N minus tau.
So sine of n minus tau. N minus tau. So the final expression for HD of n, HD of n is equal to sine into n minus tau, sine into n minus tau divided by pi into n minus tau. This pi I've forgotten. Pi into n minus tau. So whenever, so this is applicable, this is case one, whenever n is not equal to tau. So whenever n is not equal to tau, you will be getting this expression. When n is not equal to tau, you will be getting this expression. Next, so whenever n equal to tau, so we have to do, that is the case 2. That is the case 2. Case 2, whenever n equal to tau. So when n is equal to tau, what we will be getting the expression? So I will be substituting there. So we have the main expression. So I will be substituting. I wrote the main expression above only. That is, I will be writing n equivalent to tau. So n is equivalent to tau. So I will be getting the expression as HD of n is equal to HD of n is equal to integration -1 to +1 -1 to +1. I will be getting 1 into d omega. So whenever, because both the terms are same, so it will be getting cancelled and you will be getting just 1. So 1 into d omega. So what is the integration of 1, children? Integration of 1 with respect to d omega, it is nothing but omega 1 into d omega. So already we have 1 by 2 pi outside the bracket. So it's the formula is 1 by 2 pi. So 1 by 2 pi you should write down 1 by 2 pi. So 1 by 2 pi into omega. So omega, so you substitute the limits as 1 to -1. So you will be getting, so lower limit minus upper limit, if you do, you will be getting 2 divided by 2 pi. 2 divided by 2 pi. The HDN value you will be getting for this as HD of n, you will be getting the answer as 1 divided by pi. 1 divided by pi. Okay. This 1 by 2 pi came from the main equation. The equation is only 1 by 2 pi into integration of -pi to +pi into hd of omega into e to the power of j omega n into d omega. So this is the, so after finding out the case 1 and case 2, so hd of n, this is a case 1 and case 2, both you need to write again, children, for when n not equal to tau and when n equal to tau, both you need to write down. So this expression we got when n is equal, when n not equal to tau and when n equal to tau. So this expression we will be getting sine into n minus, so sine into n minus tau divided by pi into n minus tau. So hd of n is equal to 1 divided by whenever n is equivalent to tau. So now we need to find out the tau value, children. So for finding out the tau value, there is a formula. So step number 3 after finding out both the things is to find out the tau value. So how to find out the tau value? So tau value is, the formula is there. So tau, we know that tau is equal to m minus 1 divided by 2. So tau value formula is m minus 1 divided by 2. So here m value what they have given? 7. So 7 minus 1 divided by 2. So we will be getting tau value as 6 divided by 2. We will be getting tau value as 3. So we need to substitute tau, what pa?
Nothing, sir. Nothing.
Are you able to follow everyone? Anyone having
Yes,
doubts?
sir.
Anna Rao?
Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
So next. So tau value is equal to 3. So now substitute the tau value over here. So what you will be getting? Tau value as 3. So you will be getting, so equation, two cases what I have written. So hd of n will become, hd of n will become hd of n will become sine into n minus 3, that is n minus tau, divided by pi into n minus 3 when n is not equivalent to 3. So when n is not equivalent to 3, it will be, when n is equal to 3, it will be 1 divided by pi. 1 divided by pi. So this is the conclusion you can give. So whenever, so, so this will be the expression of hd of n. So sine into n minus 3 divided by pi into n minus 3 when n not equal to 3, and it will be 1 divided by pi when n equal to 3. So finished till here, you write down, students. So after writing down this, we need to create a table. Write down fast. So next, uh, Tarun, are you maintaining the notes pa? Whatever teaching you're writing down,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you can share that notes after the class in the group pa, because I am taking notes from different textbooks, because in somewhere it is not good, somewhere they are not taught well. So I am teaching even previous year questions also. If you maintain a good notes, you can share it in the group pa.
Okay, sir.
So now, so we need to solve. So now we need to solve, we need to put the table. So this is the main expression. So I think everyone have written this expression. So what is the expression we have? So again, rejoin the same meeting using the same meeting link, students. So till another one session I will be taking after the class is over. If it gets ended, again join with the same. Okay. So we need to put, so here m value is 7. So here m value is 7. So the expression what we have for HD of n is, we have the expression for HD of n, what we have, the expression is sine into n minus 3, sine into n minus 3, sine into n minus 3 divided by pi into n minus 3, pi into n minus 3, pi into n minus 3 for n not equal to 3, for n not equal to 3, and we will be getting 1 divided by pi, 1 divided by pi when n equal to 3. So when n equal to 3. So the n value, so if m is 7, the length of the filter is 7. So n value will be ranging from 0 to 6. 0 to 6 because we need 7 values. So n value is ranging from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now next is HD of n. So we need to calculate the HD of n, putting the values in the calculator. So how to put the values in the calculator? Take your calculator, students. First step is set the mode setup in complex, then shift mode setup, set it to radian. Shift mode setup, you have to set it to 4 radian, 4 radian. So put in your calculator sine into A. So alpha A, so alpha A minus 3, close the bracket, divided by shift pi into A minus 3. A minus 3. A alpha.
Sir, can you repeat once again, sir?
1 minute. I will send the calculator photo only. Alpha A minus 3. So first step is you need to press mode setup and set it in mode setup and set for all the problems same steps. Mode setup press ಮಾಡಿ. You need to set it in complex. You should press to complex mode. After again that, next you should press shift and mode setup, shift plus mode setup, shift plus mode setup, and click for radians. You will be getting radians. You should click for. After pressing shift plus mode set, you should enter this expression. So you should enter this expression, but I will be replacing n by a. So n by a. So a minus 3. Put it in your calculator like this, divided by pi into. So wherever n is there, you should put this as your expression and press calc, students, and press calc. By pressing calc, after pressing calc, it will be asking a question mark. So a question mark, you need to press 0. You need to press 0 equals. So you will be getting the answer as 0.0149. Next, again press calc. Don't press, again press calc. It will be asking a value. You give it as 1. So you will be getting 0.1447. Next, again press calc. Enter a value as 2 equals. You will be getting 0.2678. But for 3, don't substitute. This is this expression you are supposed to use whenever n not equal to 3. For 3, n equal to 3, it will be 1 divided by pi. That we will do later. So now again press calc, press 4. You will be getting 0.2678. 0.2678. 0.2678. Again, next, again press calc, put a value as 5. So you will be getting again 0.1447. So 6, if you press, you will be getting 0.0149. For 3, what you need to do, students? For 3, it's 1 divided by pi. 1 divided by pi. You will be getting the answer as 0.3183. 0.3183. So this is a rectangular filter. So you have to find out the omega of n. So for rectangular filter, omega n value will be always equivalent to 1. So filter formula is for h of n, it is, so for rectangular filter, omega n value is 1, students. No any formula, it's just 1. So omega n is, so next for h of n, what you need to do? You need to multiply your hd of n. So hd of n into the window function. This formula you need to write hd of n into window function. So same values you will be getting for h of n, whatever you got for this. So everyone got the same answers, 0.00149. Hello?
Sir, I have a different type of calculator, sir, 991 ms.
Okay. So in that, what is there, pa? I will others, Anna Rao, Darshan.
So I also have same 991 ms.
You also have different calculator.
Yes, sir.
Why, pa? In examination you are supposed, okay, but that calculator also you will be getting alpha a minus 3. See, children, you need to enter like this. I will send the photo. Like that, you have to enter in your calculator. So where it is there, you check. I've explained the steps.
Sir, in this 991 ms, sir, if we
1
enter
minute.
the mode, sir,
Hmm.
there is
Okay, mode setup,
com
complex and radian you have to convert. Pa.
complex. Okay. After entering the complex, we should
Convert into
enter shift
radian.
and mode.
Shift plus mode. We in 4 we have. So in calculator, you have to enter like this 5. After entering, see, I've sent the calculator. So after entering this expression like this, you need to press calc and put values 0, 1, 2, 3. You should not put 4, 5, 6 and calculate the values. So now the meeting is going to end. So 5 minutes, join